Hello, I'm Nicola. Today I'm going to show you what I've learnt about using some of my new brushes, which I'm very excited about. They are fantastic. They're called Grutbrushes. Yes, I love these brushes. I've just bought them and I would definitely recommend them. First of all, I want to show you how to download them. So this is an illustration I have done for a charity called War Paws. I love animals and I love illustrating, so I thought I'd combine the two and do free illustrations for animal charities so they can raise money and give some products. So this charity is fantastic. They help animals who have suffered from war or in war-torn countries. They also, you can adopt animals. These two are actually available right now. So you can, I'll put their website down on the description section and a little bit about them. So that they do a lot, so I won't say everything. You can look it up if you really interested. Brilliant charity. So let's get on. First of all, what I need to do is show you, once you've downloaded your brushes, how to access them on Photoshop. So here you'll see I've got basic brush here. I'm just going to make it bigger so you can see. I'll show you about layers after I've deleted the layers that I don't want. But I'm going to show you how important layers are after. So I'll make this bigger so you can see. So this is a basic brush that Photoshop provides. So there we go. It's just great for cartoons. You can use it for all sorts really, but it is a little bit limited. There's one thing I want to show you because this annoys me is, can you see that horrible jig-jaggy bit there? If you want to get rid of that, I'm going to show you how to do that now. I'm just going to delete those. And I'll show you the next bit that I want to show you as well. So, actually, let's get the tool up first. I was going to show you that, wasn't I? 3 dots, and scroll down to here, load, and actually, no, I need to show you that first. What am I doing? I wanted to show you this because I really, really didn't like how my edges in my nails. I like drawing cartoons as well. I draw cartoons for a charity called Pumpkin and Friends Charity, which look after, they support animals with disabilities, provide wheelchairs, and they're hoping to open a retreat. They've just opened their first charity shop. Fantastic charity. That's my prime charity. So this is the one that you need to do, and it always seems to have it set at that. So move it right back, and when I go on here now, you'll see that's not got that horrible jig-jaggy line anymore. It's more sharp. So I've gone off tangent a little bit, but that's something I learned. So too late, really. So I'd like to share it with you. So when you want your brushes that you've downloaded, you could go onto the 3 little dots, scroll down, load brushes, and mine have come up here. You may need to type them in here. If you've downloaded them, they should come up in downloads. You can move them into different files. So I'm going to double click on that, and hopefully that should open in here now. There we go. There we go. So, right, let's zoom in. There, so you can see all the texture I have used here. So for that, I used a brush. I think it's G. So if you hover over these, this is quite important. You can see this one says CH, and that helps you find if you can't remember. I struggled a bit when I first started. I couldn't remember what they looked like. Now I need G, so that's it. There's G. Scroll down a little more. Was it that one? Nope, not that one. A bit further. Similar to that one. There we go. So I use Grut G-tip wrinkle. Now write these down. Definitely write these down somewhere. So I'm going to click that, and as you can see, it is the same as the brushes I've used. Now I've layered that up. I'm going to show you, because you don't want the fur to be all in one direction. You can see mine's in different directions. So I'm going to show you how to do that next. So we go on brush settings, which we went on before, and you can see this little dial here. So you can spin this dial to what direction you want. I think I'm going to use that. Yep, I like that. And then I'm going to make it bigger so you can see that's about right size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on there so you can see. There we go. So you can change your direction a little bit, tiny bit. Okay, I'm just going to delete all that now. There we go. So you can see on my, I've done loads of different directions, different colours. I've layered them up to create the fur. Layers are really, really, really important. So what I'm going to show you now is I have done the texture layer on top. So my texture layer is there, and underneath I have got another layer which I use a different brush for. As you can see, this is a slightly textured brush. I just wanted a little bit of variation, and this is right next to that. This one is this one here, G Toppletail. So that's that one. That's the one I use for there. Give you just a quick show. So you can do blend it or you can build it up. The longer you press, usually the more it comes up. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go back to this brush, show you different, as you can see, you can do different things and change the direction as I've already showed you. So that's that. I'm going to turn that layer back on. Okay, so layers are important for the fact that for this one it was important because I wanted to coat underneath, so you didn't see the white background with the fur, so that's why I had two layers and put one underneath. What I'd recommend if you're experimenting is do a new layer, so you can go, if I want that above this layer, I'll go on there, click the layer, and I'll put control and click your keypad, and you can get, oh no, it's not that one, is it? Where is it? Where's new layer? Just so you can command an N and new layer. Oh, not that one. Where's my thing gone? There we go. It's the shift key, command and N for new layer. There we go. So you type in the layer what you want, so I'll experiment. So if I experiment on top of that now and I don't like it, I'll just get rid of the layer. Okay. Or if you do a little mistake and you want to get rid of it, you can just go here and move it up to where you want it to go. That's your history. Okay. I like history. It makes it easy. So where was the other one where you can find new layer? I'm always using the shortcuts. There we go, new layer. So there we go. As you can see here, it shows you the shortcuts. Shortcuts are good to learn. Makes it quicker. So, right, I don't want to ramble on too much. I have used loads of different brushes. There's so many. I use like a watercolour one for the eyes. Same on the cat eyes, I used a watercolour one and a different texture here. What I do need to show you something else. I'm not going to show you all the brushes again now because you can rewind and have a look. So here, this is a tool I like. These tools are like, you could use this here or press the R tool as it shows you. So that brings up this. So this is the blur tool. So I'm going to show you, I need to get on the layer of the cat. So I can go to this, which you can press V and it should collect that layer. There we go, cat. So I'm going to, what do I need to press? R? Sounding like a pirate then. R. Blur tool. That's blur tool. I'll show you this one first. As you can see, it's blurring that out a little bit. So I'm going to undo that. So for undo, Command Z, and it'll undo it for you, or you can go up to here. There we go. Okay, or you can do it on here. Right, so Command Z's easiest. So that's that one. So I used the blur tool to blur this little bit, these bits here, and I used, this is one tool I love, smudge tool, to the fur inside the ears, and I use blur tool just to tone and blend these the watercolor brush that I used on the ears. So that's that. So loads of different textures on the cat again, loads of different layers. What you can do is, if you're struggling, I've got all my layers open because I'm chaotic. So I'm just going to show you one tip. If you don't like a bit of chaos and you're more organised than me, there's a little tip. I'm going to collect all my cat layers, and I'm going to press, is it shift? Yes, shift, that's the one's card. Shift and my keypad. I've selected those to do that. And then I'm going to press, is it command or control? Control. So here we go. There's loads of different functions here. And the one I'm looking for is this one. Group. So I'm going to press that. Cat, I'll type cat because that's the layer I want it to be. And there we go. So now all the ones that I have for the cat are there. That will mean you can find them easier. And oops, what am I doing? That one. And I could press this one, and which is it the V tool, and I can pick up the cat now and move it to where I want to be, where I want it to go. So that's good. Right, you can merge them once you're happy with your illustration, but I tend to not have with the dog. So that's that. What else? Oh, the most important thing ever to do is sometimes Photoshop crashes, and you lose your work. So every few seconds, not every minute, every few seconds after you've done a few brush strokes, save, keep saving. Saves up here. File, is it edit? Where are we? I'm too much using the, there we go. So if you click save, you can type in what you want. Okay, cancel, or you can press Command and S and it'll come up, shortcut Command S. Okay, oh, nearly pressed save, then don't want to do that. I've been messing with it. Okay, so I think I've told you everything. I am over the moon with these brushes. I will put all the details in the description section of where you can get the brushes from, about the charity, and the names of the brushes. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps. It's my first attempt, so hopefully I'll learn a bit more and maybe do another video in the future. You will find videos on my YouTube channel. There are cartoon workshops, other art workshops, so draw alongs, some funny videos of my fur babies, I've got cats and dogs. There's loads of stuff on there. Stories, because I write and illustrate children's stories, so there's one free on there if you'd like to listen to that. Full pages, so you can listen to it. Unfortunately, you've got to listen to me reading it. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully you'll enjoy the brushes. If you do, like, get in touch and tell me about it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.